Hey, 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 happy Monday evening. How are we doing? Day 14, post-op done. Today, of course, marks 2 weeks since the date of my mini bypass gastric surgery. So what have I got to report today? Well, today I did head off for a dietitian's appointment. So as part of the package that you do pay for at the particular surgery's office that I went through, that includes so many dietitian's appointments. So I did meet with the dietitian pre-surgery and then had my first of 4 follow-up appointments with her today, being 2 weeks post-op today. The poor lady, I don't think she knew what was coming. I was there for an hour, probably spent 45 minutes of it crying. I don't know. I don't even know. I was in a good mood when I went there. And it just kind of all came crashing down when I was sitting there talking to her about it all, I think. She was lovely though, like she was just gorgeous. She was so nice about it. And reassured me that I'm not the only person that cries in her office. Funnily enough though, I also cried in my pre-op meeting that I had with her, so that's 2 for 2 now. But that's okay. So, obviously telling her about all the constipation issues that I'm having, because still having issues in that department. Talking to her about some difficulties I had getting hold of their office last week when I was in the midst of all that, and how that kind of left me feeling. And just talking to her about just the general lack of energy. Just the absolute outright exhaustion. I said something to her today that I reflected on afterwards, and I'm like, that's actually spot on. I feel like the mother of a newborn child without the hormone release. I feel like that sleep deprivation stage of a newborn child, except I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping lots. So just talking about how it's impacting obviously work, and I feel like it's impacting me as a mum a bit. So yeah, I kind of let it all out. Poor lady, she didn't see it coming. But that is okay. Had a good chat to her about that. So today, being 2 weeks post-surgery, marks the day when I'm able to start my multivitamin. They have recommended the clinician's multivitamin and mineral boost. Just reading the label from here. However, I may have stuffed up that a little bit already and forgot to take it today. So it must be taken 30 minutes after eating food. And I take all of my other meds, including other medications that I'm on post-surgery, like there's some anti-reflux ones and other things. I take all those when I'm getting ready for bed at night. So it wasn't even on my radar to take this a little bit earlier. So we might just have to wait for tomorrow. And we'll start the multivitamin tomorrow. But she has assured me once I get 7 days of that into me that I will be feeling a whole world of difference. That's really going to help pick me up and give me a lot of energy. So definitely looking forward to that. She also asked me how I was doing weight-wise. Now, I have said right from the outset that Mondays will be my weigh-in day. It was something that I was cautioned by, actually, I believe the dietitian did as well, but specifically the psychologist in my pre-op meeting, that you don't want to get hung up on the scales. I'm not someone that ever especially was hung up about my weight anyway. It was not something I would regularly do anyway, but really stress the point that you don't want to get into the habit of weighing yourself daily or anything like that, because there are some days where you could change a couple of kilos and then there'll be other days that you don't, and you'll just get yourself all worked up around it. So I committed to weighing on Mondays. So as of Monday last week, a week ago, I was down just under 10 kilos. just a button under 10 kilos, I believe it was. And from last Monday to this Monday, I have lost 0.8 kgs. And when I told her that, I cried again, because I said I feel like I have been through a round of a boxing match over the last week. Constipation, exhaustion, I can't work, financial strain, and I've lost 0.8 kg. Like, I could have gone on a really strict diet and done that. So she has reassured me that stools are very normal, and it's very, very common to hit a weight loss stool at about that 2-week mark, and it could last up until week 6. She has guaranteed me, though, that my body will be changing, and I did hold on to that comment because I know so many of you gorgeous, beautiful people have been saying to me, your face is changing. Every day you come on here, you look different. And one gorgeous, amazing, thank you so much, follower, even went above and beyond and took a couple of screenshots. She screenshotted one of my pre-op videos, and then screenshotted one from the other day of a face on and sent it to me and just said, look, you look incredible. So thank you so much. You know who you are. So I held on to that I am changing. It's just not reflecting in the ultimate weight on the scales, which of course constipation is going to have a big thing to do with that as well. So that's kind of my update today. Fluoro yellow wheeze. I have been a Barocca a day person for at least 10, 15 years. I'm all over the bright yellow wheeze, honey. All over it. Excited I'll be getting more though. So I will keep an eye out for that with my multivitamins. Yeah, enema and laxative Sundays might just have to be the way we go. Although last time I did 2 enema in a morning and it still didn't help. So, you know. And I told the dietitian this morning, and honestly her face was like, you did 2? And it did nothing? Wow. I'm like, yeah. You're telling me, honey. So that is me. I'm still feeling really uncomfortable, bloated and full. I still can't wear a normal bra because the underwire is digging into that bloatedness and hurting. So just feeling a little bit sorry for myself. One thing the dietitian did actually say to me before the end of the meeting, bless her, was that it's okay to feel emotional this week. Not sure why. I've had multiple people say it to me now during this journey, and even read it on other resources that I've read, that week 3, which is what I'm beginning today, is the hardest emotionally. That is when a lot of people crack, and a lot of people really struggle emotionally. So she reassured me of that, and bless her, she even got the psychologist to give me a call this afternoon just to check in as well. So I am aware that this week's probably going to be a bit of a week like that for me. I did look ahead though. I do have a session booked with my normal psychologist therapist that I see semi-regularly on Thursday this week. Because I had been warned about week 3, I had already contacted her and booked that in for Thursday this week. So I know I'll be hanging out with her on Thursday, which is cool. I did my first live back working tonight, which felt good. I did a half an hour live. Hopefully I pulled it off. I was a sweaty, exhausted mess by the end of it, but I had fun and it felt really good to be back working again. So that was really cool. But yeah. Jackie, I did do amazing. Thanks, honey. Jackie was on the live, so I was waiting for some feedback. I appreciate that. Thanks, honey. So yeah, that's the update from me. 0.8 kgs down this week, but I am well aware that I have definitely changed. I can definitely see the change even myself. Dietitian's appointment, she told me to keep on keeping on. I had crosscuts for tea. Oh, my crosscuts arrived. I almost forgot about the highlight of my day. I had Cruskits for tea. I had 2 Cruskits. I put hummus on them and sliced avocado, and oh, it was magical. It was crunch. I haven't eaten anything with crunch for weeks. It was just delightful. So much so that I definitely ate more than I should have, and I paid for it for about the next 20 minutes because it was really uncomfortable and sore. But I just really wanted to finish that second one. And now I know why they tell you to stop when you feel full, because they hurt. Still don't care. It was totally worth it. Cruskits for the win. 2 weeks post-op, over and out.